finally looked up. She was laughing so hard. No sound was coming out of her mouth. I was like, because up until that point, man, I never farted in front of anybody as far as female-wise. Dude, my last girlfriend from Yo, what's up? And welcome to another episode of True Stories. Man, my second year at college, right? I'm still living with my parents. And at the time I was doing music, had my little drum machine, my little portable studio in my bedroom. I was working on some tracks and I needed a female vocals. Somebody smooth who can sing and can really blow that had at least 2 octaves, right? You know, back in the day, what we used to do, go make some flyers, and go down to your local mall and try to find talent. Well, me and my homies got some flyers made, looking for some backup singers, and we went to Arden Mall here in Sacramento, California, right? We're walking the mall. It's a typical Saturday. It's crowded. We just handing out flyers, Nobody was biting. A group of sisters walked by. She goes, "What you got?" I gave her a flyer. She goes, "I'm in a choir at my church." I'm like, "Okay, that helps." Then she started singing right there on the spot. Just blew my mind. Didn't hurt. Yeah, she was fine as all to be damned. Dude, this girl was fine. Her name was Marie. And she goes, "Well, when can I audition? When can we hook up?" I'm like, "Well, we can audition, whenever." She goes, "How about tomorrow?" I'm like, "Okay." So she lived with her parents too. I get there. She had a daughter early on in life. I think when she was probably like 16. So she already had a kid. Beautiful little baby girl. Girl won every pageant she was in. But I went to her house, met her parents. Her dad was a deacon, one of those minister type dudes. But we hit it off. And I said, "Great, this is really good." She goes, "Well, let's go to a movie. It doesn't have to be like one of those auditions where you just hear me sing and leave. Let's go see a movie." Well, I noticed real early on that we was feeling each other. I'm like, okay, this is going to turn into like a dating thing. And dude, it felt like, man, I can't believe this girl is on me. Dude, sister was fine, beautiful, light, mocha skin, almond-shaped eyes, beautiful lips, long hair. She was gorgeous. So we started kicking it right away, It's kind of funny. Even though I was looking for some talent for my album, she never sang for me. We just started dating and we became girlfriend and boyfriend right away. And early on when you're dating, you want to make a good impression. So we went to the movies, had a good time. I dropped her off at home and she was like, "Look, you can come get me tomorrow, whenever you want." I worked at UPS in West Sacramento. So what I would have to do was drive from work when I got off, come by and pick her up and we go out. But I had to go shower and shave because, I was musty getting off work. So we decided to go out. So I said, "Okay, when I get off work, I'll come pick you up." Then we go back to my crib and I take a shower. Then we go kick it. She's like, "Bet, I'm with it." I get off work, drive to the North area, pick baby up, say hi to the parents and everything, and driving and listening to music, kicking it, talking, vibing. I mean, we was vibing real tough. And it felt like love, like after a couple of days kicking it with her. We get back to my crib. I take a shower. I leave her, watching TV downstairs in the den. I come downstairs, kind of feeling cavalier, looking smooth. Got my smooth little kicks on, my fit, looking cool. Got my socks on. At this time we're kind of comfortable, right? We've already been kicking it. So we're downstairs in the den and she's watching TV. I come in front of her. I grab one of the chairs from the dining room. Now this thing is made of wood and the house was kind of big and it wasn't filled up with furniture quite yet. We've been living in this house about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. So it wasn't packed with furniture. So there was echo and lots of sound far as like echo. in the area we were sitting at kicking it. Well, I'm talking, we're laughing, we're talking, I'm comfortable, I was still a little sweaty from the shower, the steam. I'm patting my head with a dry towel, make sure everything is cool, put my lotion on in front of her and everything. The only thing left to do was put on my shoes. So she's laughing, talking with me, we vibing real tough. I bend over to tie my shoes after I put them on. And you know how you laughing and talking, you don't know about your bodily functions all the time. As I bent over to tie my shoe, I let out a loud fart. And I mean, I'm sitting in a wooden chair, echo in the room. It was like, I just stayed down. I just couldn't come up. I was embarrassed. And I finally looked up. She was laughing so hard. No sound was coming out of her mouth. I was like, because up until that point, man, I never farted in front of anybody, as far as female-wise. Dude, my last girlfriend from high school, when we would go out on a date, I would stop the car and get out and bust wind and wave, make sure it was gone and got back. I mean, I was really self-conscious about farting in front of a woman. And here it is, this fine sister, this queen. I'm talking, I'm vibing, I'm feeling good. And dude, you cannot come back from that type of embarrassment. But I tell you this, once you do it, you'll get comfortable real quick. And we used to have, fart contests and fart jokes. One time she came pick me up in her daddy's Cadillac, right? We was gonna go down to William Land Park and go park the car, and mess around. That's what we did back in the day when you were teenagers, right? Find a little parking spot, and in the dark, and where the trees and stuff are at, And as we're driving to the park, she's driving, I'm sitting back, we chilling, listening to some music. There was a silent fart let out by her. You gotta remember, this girl is fine. You don't think smells come out of a body that's built like that, right? She lets out this silent fart. I'm sitting there, I think I was listening to CC Peniston, her first album that came out back then. I'm up there going, oh, okay. Damn, is there a skunk? Well, I know what a skunk smells like, but this smells like something like ate a skunk and died. It smelled bad. I'm looking around, I'm going, damn. And she's driving, she's just like, I'm looking around, and then she goes, I'm like, do you smell it? She goes, mm-hmm. I go, did you fart? She locked the windows, because in the Cadillac, you can control all the... This woman locked the windows. I couldn't roll them down to get any fresher, and she's laughing her ass off. This fart was so bad, it got in my mouth, and it made my stomach curdle. I thought I was going to throw it. She finally let the windows down, and she's laughing her ass off. That's the kind of relationship we had. Man, it was cool. So, gentlemen, ladies, when you can fart in front of each other, it's true love, man. It's true love. What else can I say? Until then, next time on True Stories.